Hello and welcome to a Windows 10 review. I'm TechInfoHelp24 and let's get into it. Now that Windows 10 is out and millions of people are already running it, let's take a look at some of the best hidden features, tips and tricks in the operating system. If you're still on the fence and don't know if to hop over it, you really do want Windows 10. Despite a lot of the articles on the web about bugs and other problems, Microsoft will be already making fixes and updates to remedy them. First tip and trick: print to PDF. You can finally print a document, or rather save it as PDF without using a third-party utility. This makes it much easier to save and distribute documents that aren't easily modified. Another long overdue feature makes it under the radar. Make sure Wi-Fi sensors off. You may feel differently about this, but I certainly don't like the idea of allowing access to my Wi-Fi network unless I specifically give out the passwords. I'll do a video later on how to do that if you guys want me to. Keyboard shortcuts. Here are some keyboard shortcuts you want to be aware of, ones that would really help you to do daily workflow. Windows key plus tab equals into the task view. So like that. Windows key and right up moves apps to top quadrant. So Windows key control left or right is the virtual desktop. So yep. Windows key and Control C is Cortana listening, and of course I can't do that one as I don't have Cortana in New Zealand. Windows key plus the S is sports, weather and news. Windows key Control F4 closes the virtual desktop. Windows key up or down snaps apps to top or bottom of the screen. And that's the shortcuts. Background scrolling. Ever notice how when you hover your mouse cursor over a window and try and scroll and you can't because the window wasn't active? Turn the feature on in Settings, Device, Mouse and Touchpad, and you'll be able to just do that. As you use Windows 10, every once in a while a prompt will appear asking you to provide feedback about a feature you've been using. Microsoft used that feature from the Windows 10 technical preview with over 2 million people using it to shape the final version of Windows 10. Don't like those prompts? You can turn them off completely or have them bother you less frequently. To do it, select Settings, select Privacy, Feedback, click down button beneath Microsoft should ask you for my feedback, and select never to turn feedback off completely, or choose another selection to change the frequency with which asks you questions. My experience with Windows 10 is mixed. Though I have helped install it on 4 PCs, if you have Windows 7 and are upgrading, I do not recommend it unless your PC far meets the specs and requirements that Microsoft give and you've checked yourself that you are far over the minimum requirements and maximum requirements. Out of the 4 PCs that I've helped get Windows 10, 2 of them have been Windows 7 before, and both meet specs, and I've both gone over them to make sure as well, and both are very, very slow. But though the startup is quite fast, I have to give them that. While living in New Zealand, I don't get the Cortana experience, so I can't exactly comment on that. Though Edge is amazingly fast and is good, if you don't want Google, overall Edge is 8 out of 10. Now the overall experience out of Windows 10, I give it about 9 out of 10. And of course you guys will have your all different problems that you guys have had. You would have noticed that over in the news lately, there's a bug that's been in Windows 10 that has been shutting down computers and all that, and they haven't been able to turn it on. So overall, if you have 8 and above, I totally recommend it because it's got amazing features from Windows 7 and 8.1 all smashed together into one operating system. Microsoft has really done a nice job on this. So other than that, thank you very much for watching this Windows 10 review. It's the first review that I've done. I know it's probably bad, but anyway. So if you have any other opinions, do comment down below and we can talk about them all. Bye!